Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Tuesday. All right, guys, tonight we get the new episode of The Real Housewives of New York, and I hope we are all enjoying it. I think that it's such a great season actually to kick off with. I hate that Mary Cosby was like, "Oh, I fell asleep." But to be honest with you, I'm sure she got a lot of shit for this from the network and Bravo, but if she fell asleep, she fell asleep. It's Mary Cosby. She's the same woman who has the ability without getting fired to say somebody is a thug um, of a certain descent and somebody else looks like they're inbred. So Mary Cosby gets to say whatever she wants. Let's not just confuse that. Now, with that, Brandi Glanville, obviously, she is down and out for the count, but she is still speaking out. And on top of that, Lala Kent has some things to say too. So before we jump in, if you guys haven't already, go ahead, pop off in the comment section. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. Don't forget to hit that notification bell and let's jump right in.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
You know, when they ask you that question, if you could be anybody in the world, who would you want to be? You want to know who I wouldn't want to be? Brandi Glanville. Man, this woman has put herself through it. And if it's not her fault, she's still contributing to it. Now, thank you to Reality Blurb. Brandi Glanville is claiming Real Housewives is done amid lawsuits, as she also shared what her lawyers allegedly told her about Housewives contracts and reveals why she signed it. Okay, let's see if this is going to be an accountability thing. Brandi Glanville says that Real Housewives, they're done amid the tornado of lawsuits against the network, producers, and castmates. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum also shared what her lawyers allegedly told her about the Housewives contracts, and she revealed why she signed it. After filming for Ultimate Girls Trip, Caroline Manzo sued Bravo, suggesting that producers encouraged Brandi to be inappropriate with her. And in court documents, Caroline said Brandi sexually assaulted her, though Brandi has still denied it. Also, I do want to add to this really quick. Not only has Brandi denied it, but Gretchen Rossi has said that she was in the bathroom. She didn't see anything, that they were all intoxicated. Vicky Gunvalson has come to Brandi's side. Phaedra Parks has come to Brandi's side. I believe Camille Grammer or Meyer has also come to Brandi's defense in this. So it does. I mean, if you just lined up Brandi and Caroline, you're going to believe Caroline before you believe Brandi. I think just given the record, the history. But with all of these women coming forward, I'm like, I don't know. Was Brandi wrong in this? But it's almost like one of those like hey guy, like crying wolf, like guys, this is happening, this is happening, oh just kidding, gotcha, guys, this is happening, this is happening, just kidding, gotcha. But now all of a sudden, finally, when you have a real problem, nobody believes you because you cried wolf for so long. And that's, in my opinion, the situation that Brandi Glanville is in at the moment. So not long after, Brandi sued Andy Cohen for sexual harassment, pointing to a video that he made with Kate Chastain. Andy asserted that the video in which he asked Brandi to watch him and Kate have sex was clearly a joke. Housewives is done. That's what Brandi said on her Unfiltered podcast in the first episode she made since May. We've seen it. We've seen it all. There's not much more we can do. Everyone now is suing everyone. So if you're going to go on Housewives, you're not going to say a damn word. And all that shows me is clearly our contracts don't protect us. I don't agree with that. And this is why. Housewives will evolve. Yes, do I wish that we could go back to a place where they could say more and, like be able to kind of be a little bit more messy? 100%. Unfortunately, that's not the time. These aren't the times that we live in right now. I don't mean that unfortunately. I just mean like the dynamics have changed. But for Brandi sounds like a disgruntled employee, somebody who you've been removed. So you're like, I've been removed. So I hope the whole show fails. And I hope that the whole house comes crumbling down. Yeah, because you're bitter. You're mad. You're mad because you're out of a job. You're mad because your lawsuit didn't work out the way that you wanted it to. You're mad because your lawyers dropped you. You're mad because you put yourself in a situation that at one point you were so heavily applauded to be this person, portray this character, the side of yourself that worked for TV for so long. And now it doesn't because times are changing. And you're pissed. That makes sense. You're mad. Doesn't take a genius to figure this one out. But wait. Oh, also, hi, Melinda. Melinda knows who she is. I'll see you soon. But with that, Brandy then shared what her attorneys allegedly told her about the contracts. All of my lawyers have said over the years, like, who would sign this? And I'm like, I guess people that just want to be on TV, like myself, because I didn't have any other prospects of jobs. But Tamara's getting sued now, supposedly by one of the husbands of a cast member. She's not. She was sent to cease and desist. That's what Brandy said, alluding to Jen Padrante's boyfriend, Ryan Boyajian, who suggested that he's suing Tamara after she claimed on Watch What Happens Live that he stole money from a baseball player. And she's going to have to fight for that in court. Like, you can't make a reality TV show if you can't say shit without getting sued. Well, there also has to be a fine line. And I think that some people are very extreme. It's like if you go out and you're drinking, some people can pace themselves and they can have a few drinks. Some people are like they're like a kid at a keg party. Brandi Glanville is like a kid at a keg party. You need to go here, 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 and take it all the way to Mount Everest. You got to go all the way to the top, the extreme, the most extreme. And you don't know the middle. Like, you don't know how to do that. You're either off or you're on. There's no like one of those like where we can dim the lights and like switch it, make it just right. You don't get that with Brandy. And a lot of other housewives who are coming on, they are learning to adapt to that. And that is the difference. She came from a time where she didn't have to adapt to it. She got to say whatever she wanted. Get with it or get lost in it, girl. But moving on. Now Lala can't. Thank you, Lala. Let's change this up. She revealed the scene that was cut concerning her split with Randall Emmett, and she said that she was defeated at the time, and she's now embarrassed to have filmed with him throughout Vanderpump Rules. Now, she shares her ex with her child, and they broke up after, obviously, the cheating stuff. But although the relationship was hidden from cameras for 2 years, he became a recurring cast member when they finally went public. In her Give Them Lala podcast, Lala addressed an unaired scene concerning her split with Randall, and she claimed that it was one of the most difficult that she's ever filmed. I remember going into an interview and I was just so defeated, but had to be like a soldier. She said this was a confessional for season 9, and it was filmed shortly after the breakup. She said producers knew what was going on at the time. I will forever love production for this because production said, do you remember the scene of you and that guy at James Kennedy and Raquel's engagement party? And that's what she told her listeners via Us Weekly. You guys have a moment. You and that guy about your wedding being canceled. Take what we know of it, or take what we know out of it. Can you relive that and talk about that in real time? And Lala said the question shook her because the split was still fresh. I broke down and I said, I physically cannot get myself to talk about that. I cannot take myself to a place of feeling how I thought I felt about him. She also shared that the producers did not make her do it. They cut out the whole scene because Lala was sobbing even thinking about it. And I was like, I know what you want me to do, and normally I can do it, but I can't do it. I was just broken. I will forever be thankful that they were like, great, let's not fucking do it then. But reflecting on that time on the show, she shared that she has regret over having her ex on the show because it reminds people that I went there. I'm a little embarrassed. I'm like, how did this happen? And it really doesn't feel good when my mom goes, what were you thinking? I thought her mom didn't watch the show. But besides this part of her past, Lala said that she's happy that she's been so open on Vanderpump Rules. I feel like I'm showing my life, and it's very much real. The parts of my life that are more private are not shown, and I've pretty much shown everything. I've had to confront my demons. I got sober on the show. I lost my dad on the show. Like, I've shown a lot. Okay. No, I'll applaud her for that, and not like she needs my applause. But getting back to the Brandi Glanville of it all, I want to hear what you guys think. Guys, pop off in the comment section, please. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. If you guys are not subscribed, get subscribed. And we'll see you so very soon. Love you guys.